Sega.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Total War Shogun 2 battle report. I'm joined today by Mr. Gamanan Sananatan, and say hello, Ingemar, to all the people at home.
Hello, every people at home.
And today I'll be fighting a battle against Shogun 2's AI, and I'm playing a defensive siege scenario. You can see here that I'm defending a rather large, sprawling castle. This castle is built on a mountaintop. It has a sheer drop at the back. Of course, however, there is a single small route around the back of the castle using this bridge right here and this waterfall, which we're bouncing over very deftly. The castles in Shogun 2 can of course be upgraded, giving you more and more different areas to defend, and indeed different defensive structures, and I've got a very high level one to defend today. Now the AI will be approaching me from any number of angles, about 180 degrees in front of the castle. So Ingemar, at this stage of the battle, what's the AI going to be looking to do?
Well, there are a number of options there. Mostly it's going to try and surprise you and kind of take advantage of your weak flanks, or concentrate all its forces
Weak
in
flanks? I have no weak flanks, Mr. Ingemar!
Well, there's one on your left right there. But it might not go for that. It might come for like full force, head on. It's different. Just enjoy it.
Right, well what I'm doing at the moment is I'm pulling all my melee infantry into a single, what I'd like to call a powerful block unit formation, or which others may call a blob, and I'm going to go ahead and defend the outfield, as it were, or the very outer perimeter of my castle with archers, and keep all the melee units together so that wherever the AI comes, I will hopefully be able to defend.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Well, first off, don't you doubt my abilities. I'm a very adept at this kind of warfare. Right, so I'm just manoeuvring my troops now. Obviously, I can't see the AI, and the AI can't see how I'm deploying either. So we should hopefully be able to surprise one another. And again, I'm just bringing all my melee troops into a single area, and I'm going to back those up with my general, of course, who will give a morale bonus and various other ability bonuses to all those troops within his sphere.
So you think putting your troops in the front is a good idea then?
Yeah, basically what I'm looking to do here is I'm trying to have a situation whereby wherever they come at me in the perimeter, I've got like a kind of a big core of shock troops to maybe deal with them. So we'll see how well my my tactic works. Okay. So immediately I can see the AI is deployed in two different places. Now, are we going to see a lot of different kind of deployment choices from the AI this time around?
Yeah, it will try to do something different every time, and it will try and keep it fresh.
Okay, well, in honour of the crisp, fresh snow, we can see that we have a large contingent of, looks like melee infantry with a couple of units of bows coming up on the right-hand side as I see it. And then on the left-hand side, we have a smaller number of units, again, long range by the look of it, and also some Teppo units here, if I'm correct.
Maybe it's worth to mention that we don't know what's going to happen now.
Yeah, we have no idea. So what goes on next is a giant cluster of joy. Okay, so here we go. Right, now pretty soon they should be coming in range of my arrows. So I'm going to bring the archers a little further forward, and I can see where they're going to probably concentrate their attack now. The archers are set to fire at will.
You don't want to take up the kind of positions underneath the walls at all?
No. And why do you say that with such a note of, are you sure you want to do this, Kieran? As if, like, I'm going to bugger it up. Right, okay, so, right, there the guys are here, and we are just waiting on them now to start firing on the enemy as soon as they come into range. And hopefully this will just scare them off a little bit. What I want to do is hold them off at range.
It looks like they're thinking a little bit.
I'm going to give a bit of thought to what's happening next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Look at this, because they're like, aha, you'll actually get into my range if you come any further, chaps, so you're going to have to come up with a strategy here.
Yeah.
Now,
Being
on the
cautious.
left-hand side, however, they're still moving up, which is slightly more worrying.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot. And over here at the back, we can see that there's a number of melee infantry supported by the back attack. Is that the official term in AI programming lingo? The back attack.
The back attack.
Right, okay. I'm, of course, led by the valiant Takeda Shinjin.
See, they might not always come from that direction.
They may well not, but now they have. So what I want to do is I want to serve them some casualties as they kind of march uphill, and see how the others are doing. Right, the others have held position. So they're no, they're coming forwards. Okay, so they're coming forwards on the right, and of course we have this sneaky back attack as well. And it looks like they're moving up the hill to the left-hand side too. Yeah. But the right is my immediate concern, so I'm going to go ahead and redeploy my archers in position to do a bit more damage there. I cannot let those melee infantry get to the walls.
So you can see what it's doing. It's doing blades first on the right-hand side, it's doing arrows on the left-hand side, and then the back attack.
The back attack and the blades first maneuver. All of these, of course, ladies and gentlemen, technical terminology for war in the 16th century feudal period of Japan.
From Sun Tzu himself.
Sun Tzu himself said, do the back attack. Okay, which is not a crazy dance, as it might sound. Do the back attack. Do, 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 do. Okay, right. Alright, it looks like I'm going to need some melee troops down there. So I'm now going to send my my melee units down into the throng. Because it looks like the AI is probably going to pierce that little show I've got going on there. The next thing for me to do is to try and put the willies into the enemy, which of course is a British slang term for scaring them, not anything sexual. And I'm now going to go ahead and hit fire arrows, so hopefully this will do them some morale damage as well as slowing them down a little bit. Okay, so my melee troops are almost there, and which means it's now time for me to pull the archers back here and get them to leg it, and then commit the melee troops into the combat that the AI katana troops have just breached. Here we go, lads. Oh, and they've got another sneaky unit coming around here on the right as well. Okay, so the AI has actually moved another unit around onto the right-hand side and is climbing the wall there, flanking my melee force. But not to worry. Oh, you cowardly buggers. Okay, so you can see now that both of my archery units, I didn't pull them back fast enough, and now they're getting pounded. Right, so how does the AI kind of switch from an initial to a secondary stage strategy? What's it going to be looking to do, like in its kind of phase 2 attack now it's breached the walls?
Well, obviously the blades come first over the walls because they're the best troops to engage with first in terms of morale and kind of melee combat. Secondly, you can see in the middle over there, they're supporting both attacks on the left and the right with its archers, and then it's coming on from the back attack and it's already gained control of that area.
The back attack has gone horribly wrong for me here because the AI has managed to get that area very well. So I'm now going to have to pull my my archers here up to the top level of the palisade to try and defend that and abandon that front position that we're getting fired.
Fire arrows.
Fire arrows. Don't you worry about fire arrows. We've got fire.
Not worried about nothing.
More importantly, however, I want to book these stupid idiots right here in the centre. Right, so I'm going to pick the enemy unit that's got the weakest morale, this one here with the red bar. I'm going to hopefully rout them by chucking them in. I'm going to also grab my general, if I can find him. Unfortunately, I believe he's been killed. Ah, my general's routing. Bugger. And now with my general rout, you'll see that the vast majority of my infantry also rout, having seen my general be killed by a stray arrow from the outfield. The powerful magical balloons that they wear on their back were no protection against very highly moving projectiles fired from string bows elsewhere.
Apparently those balloons are historically accurate.
The balloons are indeed accurate. Although you do think they kind of just say, hey, I'm a target, go for me. Right, so when your units rout in battle in a siege defensive scenario, they'll rout towards the keep, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they'll try, if they can reassemble, they'll reassemble at the keep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking bad for me. We can see now that even my my initial rush to get my archers to defend that wall that the AI has taken via the sneak back attack